सदस्यगण, मैंने कई बार सदन के सभी माननीय सदस्यों से आग्रह किया है, प्रश्नकाल माननीय सदस्य का अधिकार है और प्रश्नकाल के अंदर सरकार की जवाबदेही तय होती है। मैंने ये सदन के माध्यम से भी और फ्लोर लीडरों की मीटिंग में भी आप सबसे आग्रह किया है कि सदन में प्रश्नकाल के अंदर सदन को बाधित नहीं करें। प्रश्नकाल महत्वपूर्ण समय होता है, सदस्यों को सवाल उठाते हैं, सरकार की जवाबदेही तय होती है। आप प्रश्नकाल नहीं चलाना चाहते, प्रश्नकाल बाधित करना चाहते हैं, सदन की कार्रवाई आज 2 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
So after ruckus in the Lok Sabha has been adjourned till 2 p.m. today as the sloganeering continued. So the Vande Mataram bill has been introduced in the Lok Sabha, and now yet again we saw the opposition leaders raising sloganeering, after which there was ruckus. Of course, the Speaker continued to appeal to the opposition to ensure that the Parliament can function, that the Lok Sabha can function. But the sloganeering continued, after which Lok Sabha has now been adjourned till 2 p.m. So at 2 p.m. the proceedings will resume. Meanwhile, in the Rajya Sabha, the proceedings are going on.
Parliament Standing Committee on Science, Technology, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, demand for grants 26-27 pertaining to the Ministry of Science and Technology, Department of Science and Technology. B, the status of implementation of recommendations / observations contained in the 411th report of the Department-related Parliament Standing Committee on Science, Technology, Forests, Environment, Climate Change on demand for grants 2026-27 pertaining to the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Thank you, Chairman, sir.
Shriman Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji.
Chairman sir, with your permission, I rise to make a statement regarding status of implementation of the recommendations, observations contained in the 376th report of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Transport, Tourism and Culture on demand for grants 25-26 pertaining to the Ministry of Culture. Thank you.
Honorable members, I have admitted the notice received from Shriman Dr. Jitendra Singh ji for moving the motion of consideration. I am coming back, please. Consideration of the public examination.
So these are the proceedings in the Rajya Sabha. Let's quickly bring in my colleague Pragya into the conversation. And Pragya, Lok Sabha also convened at 11 a.m. and we saw sloganeering yet again with disruption in the Parliament. Now Lok Sabha has been adjourned till 2 p.m. Just a moment, Pragya, do stay with us. Let's start across to the proceedings in Rajya Sabha.
Has been issued for taking up this bill for consideration and passing. Honorable members, the copy of the bill as passed by the Lok Sabha was circulated to members electronically through members portal around 3:30 p.m. yesterday. In view of the short time period available to members, I have decided that those members who decide to give notices of amendments to the said bill may do so now till 12:30 p.m. today, so as to enable the Secretariat to process and circulate the list of amendments. Notices received after 12:30 p.m. will, however, not be processed. Sir. Yes.
सर, कई दिनों से सदन में गतिरोध बना हुआ, विपक्ष लाख प्रयास कर रहा है कि सदन शांतिपूर्वक चले, परंतु ये एक जिद पर अड़े हुए हैं और एक मतलब अब देखिए इस समय क्या हो आपकी परमिशन से मैं बोल रहा हूँ, आपकी परमिशन से मैं बोल रहा हूँ और ये हंगामा कर रहे हैं। देखिए कुछ बात हो जाए, आर्टिकल 75 देख लें संविधान का कि मंत्रिपरिषद उत्तरदायी है सदन के प्रति, हम यही तो कह रहे हैं। अब ये लीजिए, यही तो मैं कह रहा हूं। देख लीजिए, अब मैं खड़ा हूं, परमिशन से खड़ा हूं, संविधान की बात कर रहा हूं और तरुण चुग जैसा सीनियर मेंबर।
Please, attach to the chair.
सर, तो हम साफ कहना चाहते हैं कि मंत्रीगण सामान्यता उत्तरदायी हैं, जवाबदेह हैं सदन के प्रति, यही तो कह रहा हूं मैं, और यही भारत का संविधान कह रहा है। तो अगर हम कह रहे हैं कि छात्रों पर लाठीचार्ज हुई, छात्रों पर बुलेट फायर हुआ, तो अमित शाह जी आए और जवाब दें। गृह मंत्री का गृह मंत्रालय का जवाब जितेंद्र सिंह क्या देंगे?
Let me give my ruling. Now I am not accepting your point of order. There is no point of order. I am going into the matters raised with permission. Shriman Prakash Chik Paraik. Shriman
माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैं पश्चिम बंगाल के अलीपुरद्वार जिले में स्थित हासीमारा हवाई अड्डे के संबंध में महत्वपूर्ण जनहित में एक विषय सदन में उठाना चाहता हूँ। हासीमारा सामरिक दृष्टि से अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण स्थान है, जो भूटान सीमा तथा कॉरिडोर के निकट स्थित है। वर्तमान में इस क्षेत्र के लोगों को हवाई अड्डे पर निर्भर करना पड़ता है। निकटवर्ती नागरिक हवाई अड्डे अभाव एवं स्थानीय निवासी, चाय बागान के श्रमिक, विद्यार्थियों, पर्यटक एवं रक्षा कर्मियों तथा व्यापारिक समुदाय को भारी कठिनाई का सामना करना पड़ता है। भारत सरकार ने हासीमारा को उड़ान योजना के अंतर्गत चिन्हित किया है। पूर्व में हासीमारा कोलकाता मार्ग का आवंटन भी किया गया, किंतु संबंधित एयरलाइंस की परिचालन बंद होने के कारण यह परियोजना आगे नहीं बढ़ सकी। नागरिक उड्डयन मंत्रालय ने भी स्पष्ट कर दिया कि विमान सेवा के लिए सिविल एन्क्लेव स्थापित करने हेतु 38 एकड़ भूमि की आवश्यकता है तथा यह परियोजना भूमि स्थानांतरण एवं वैदिक स्वीकृतियों के पूर्ण होने पर निर्भर करती है। इस बजट सेशन में नया सरकार का जो बजट हुआ 2026-27, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री शुभेंदु अधिकारी के नेतृत्व में इस बजट में प्रस्ताव दिया गया कि हासीमारा एयरपोर्ट के लिए भूमि आवंटन किया जाए। अंततः मैं भारत सरकार से आग्रह एवं प्रार्थना करता हूं, हासीमारा हवाई अड्डे पर सिविल एविएशन सर्विस की स्थापना हेतु लंबित समय से औपचारिकता को पूर्ण किया जाए, भूमि हस्तांतरण एवं आवश्यक कार्यों में तेजी लाया जाए एवं संशोधन उड़ान योजना के अंतर्गत कोलकाता, दिल्ली, गुवाहाटी एवं अन्य प्रमुख शहरों के लिए नियमित नागरिक विमान सेवा यथाशीघ्र प्रारंभ किया जाए। यह पहल उत्तर बंगाल के लोगों को बेहतर हवाई संपर्क प्रदान करेगी, डुवर्स क्षेत्र का पर्यटन, व्यापार, चाय उद्योग एवं आर्थिक विकास की गति देगी और देश की सामरिक रूप से महत्वपूर्ण सीमावर्ती क्षेत्र के संपर्क व्यवस्था को सुदृढ़ करेगी। धन्यवाद।
श्रीमान संजय सिंह जी।
धन्यवाद मान्यवर, आपने उत्तर प्रदेश के गन्ना किसानों का मुद्दा उठाने का अवसर मुझे दिया मान्यवर।
All right, let's go across to my colleague Niyamika joining us on the broadcast. Niyamika, we're also looking at outside the parliament where protests broke out. The opposition leaders were also seen protesting today. Today the Lok Sabha also convened and within minutes was adjourned because of the sloganeering in the House. So what is the opposition strategy looking like?
Well, Pratibha, there are going to be two important issues which are going to be raised by the opposition parties. One is about the Ram Mandir Chanda Chori and another is about the demand which the opposition is raising for the resignation of Union Home Minister Amit Shah. It is being decided in today's India Bloc Party meeting that they are going to rake up this entire issue, what is being said by Mr. Rahul Gandhi yesterday. As in yesterday's press conference, we have seen that the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, had said that in both the scenarios, if the Home Minister has given these orders for shooting pellet guns upon the protesters, then he is culpable, and if he is completely unaware of this matter, then he is incompetent, and in both the cases he needs to resign from his position. So this was the demand which is going to be raised by the opposition parties today, is what is being decided in today's India Bloc meeting, and that is the only reason why we have seen that not just outside the parliament but also inside the parliament there is continuous protest, continuous sloganeering which was being done by the opposition side. Another issue is about the Ram Mandir Chanda Chori, and that is what we have witnessed at Makar Dwar when the entire opposition was standing united. They held a protest over this entire matter. In fact, we have seen that how a Dan Peti was also being placed there in front of Makar Dwar, where symbolically the MPs of the opposition side, they had given their donations, trying to project this particular issue that this is how the donation scam has taken place in Ram Mandir. So many of the opposition MPs have also given adjournment motion notices in both the houses, in Lok Sabha as well as in Rajya Sabha, demanding a reply on the part of the government of India that what action is being taken against those who have been involved in this issue, and also that why there is no orders which have been given by the government of India for a proper and transparent inquiry which needs to be done in this matter.
Okay, all right. Stay with us. Sabyasachi and Pragya are also on the broadcast with us. And Sabyasachi, the opposition is now demanding two things. As Nyamika was pointing out, there are two issues that they have raised. One is the resignation of or the accountability of the Home Minister on the police excesses, and now the Ram Mandir Chori has also come into the debate, with the opposition now saying we must debate what happened in Ayodhya.
Well, that's right, Pratibha. Today, after the meeting at the chamber of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, where all the floor leaders of the opposition party was present, it was decided by all the opposition parties that they are going to increase their attack on Union Home Minister Amit Shah, both inside and outside the parliament, and they would continue to raise accountability from the central government. Now, yesterday we had seen a war of words that happened between leader of opposition Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Dr. Jitendra Singh. Now the opposition is of the view that the matter of the students are the topmost priority, so it cannot be let go of in the middle. But some of the opposition parties are also of the view that the issue of Ram Mandir also should not be brushed under the carpet. It also has to be brought up inside the house, and discussion should take place, and accountability should also be sorted. And that is the reason why today in front of the Makar Dwar we saw the opposition parties holding banners and placards which said that who gave the order, and they were continuously sloganeering about Ram Mandir donation theft as well. So clearly the opposition would be raising continuously these two agendas, and they would be demanding accountability from the central government. Meanwhile, time and again, Pratibha, we have seen that requests have been made from the Treasury bench as well as from the Speaker to let the House function, because at the end of the day the House has not been functioned, because last week we saw the Lok Sabha could function only for around 94 minutes and the Rajya Sabha functioned for around 101 minutes. So clearly at this particular time the opposition is very much clear on their strategy, that they want to create the pressure, they want to continue with the pressure tactics on the central government, as they feel that this pressure tactics is part of the democracy.
Okay. All right, stay with us. We have more breaking updates now coming in. The leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, has once again demanded justice for the students injured during the protests. In a post on X, Rahul Gandhi has said that students deserve justice and called for the constitution of an independent Supreme Court monitored high-powered committee to investigate the alleged brutalities against the protesting students. So Rahul Gandhi has taken to social media and has demanded a probe into the use of police excesses on the students. It's a post on his social media handle on X where he has said that there should be justice for the students who are protesting. He's talking about the July 20th protests. Remember, the issue was also raised in the parliament yesterday by Rahul Gandhi. He has put out a video on social media and he says students deserve justice. An independent Supreme Court monitored high-powered committee must be constituted to probe brutalities against our students. Nyamika and Pragya are on the broadcast with us. And Pragya, the issue was also raised by Rahul Gandhi in the parliament yesterday and now escalating the same. All right, let me take this to Nyamika on that. So, Nyamika, The Congress party has been clear that the government must answer on the police excesses, and Rahul Gandhi has continued that attack. Yesterday he mentioned it in the parliament and now on his social media as well, saying that students deserve justice.
Well, yes, Pratibha, there is a video which is also being attached by Rahul Gandhi in this particular tweet which he has done. As yesterday in the press conference, he also raised one issue which was that who are the people who were, not wearing the police uniform, who were beating the students doing this protest on 20th of July. So that was the question which was being raised by Rahul Gandhi in that particular, press conference which was being done yesterday. And today in this context only, he has put out a video where we can see that how the lathi charge was being done against the protesters. So once again Rahul Gandhi has raised a demand that justice needs to be given to all those students who have been beaten up by the police officers and by some of the people who were being present there. As for that reason, he is demanding that an SC monitored probe needs to be done on this entire issue, that why this kind of a lathi charge was being done against the students, because of which many of those have got severely injured. They have been hospitalized, and in fact we have seen that how Rahul Gandhi has also seeking the resignation of Union Home Minister Amit Shah. So that is the decision which the entire opposition has also taken, that they are going to rake up this matter within the parliament as well as outside the parliament, which we have witnessed since morning itself, that the way in which these protests are going on, sloganeering was being done by the opposition side. They are still adamant on their demand that a reply needs to be given by the Union Home Minister, and he should also resign from this particular position.
Okay, all right. Sabyasachi is also with us. So, Sabyasachi, the opposition on one hand is raising the issue of police excesses. Of course, today the opposition is also mounting pressure on the Ram Mandir issue. But Rahul Gandhi had made a mention of the police excesses in his speech in the parliament yesterday and today as well. And the opposition has also said that while the discussions or the debate is going on, the opposition has asked for the presence of the Union Home Minister in the House.
Well, that's right. See, in fact, the leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, has made it clear that he would not tolerate the fact that security forces had used excessive force against the students and the youth who are the future of the country. In fact, it was leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, who convinced all the opposition parties that since the students are protesting on the street, it is very much important that all the opposition parties need to come down on the streets and protest against
Right, Sabyasachi, my apologies. We were getting visuals of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Go on.
Yeah, so leader of opposition was of the view that since the students are on the street, it is important that all the opposition parties also come down on the street. And he had made it clear that he would not accept the fact that the security forces had used lethal weapons against the students and the youth who are the future of the country. And yesterday also a series of allegations was levelled by leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, against the centre, against Home Minister Amit Shah, where he has asked for accountability. He also demanded for the resignation of Home Minister. Now, his allegation was countered by the central government. The central government said that leader of opposition must have to show some proof if he is making these sort of allegations. He has to substantiate his allegation. So, as far as the Congress party is concerned, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, they will continue to raise this issue both inside and outside the parliament. That message has very much had been clear to all the India bloc parties that the protest should not end the agitation, the raising of questions and demanding for accountability and demanding the resignation of Home Minister must continue both inside and outside the parliament. Pratibha.
All right, so today in the parliament, yet again we are going to see the disruptions, Niyamika?
Well, yes, for sure it can be expected that this showdown is going to be continued, because the opposition is very much firm on their stand that the Union Home Minister needs to give a proper reply that why this kind of a lethal force was being used against the protesting students on 20th of July. That was the demand which was being raised by many of the opposition MPs in the past 2 days when the anti-paper leak bill was being discussed in Lok Sabha, and that is the demand which they are continuing with in both the houses, in Lok Sabha as well as in Rajya Sabha. They are continuously raising slogans against the Union Home Minister, stating that he needs to give a reply that who has given these orders to take such kind of a brutal action against the protesters, because of which many of them have been severely injured. Rahul Gandhi has even gone on to say that this is high time that the justice needs to be given to the students who were there on the streets just to raise their own concern, as it is the responsibility of the government of India to listen to the demands which are being raised by these students. But instead of listening to these demands, there was a brutality which was being done by the Delhi police officers and the RAF personnel, is what is being claimed by Rahul Gandhi in his speech as well as in the press conference which he had done. So clearly that is how they are going to mount their attack upon the government of India till the time the reply is going to be given by the Union Home Minister. Opposition is very much clear that this protest is going to be continued both inside as well as outside the parliament.
Okay, all right. Stay with us. We have visuals coming in where the BJP is also protesting, and Sabyasachi, right from the beginning, the BJP has also pointed out hypocrisy of the opposition. So on one hand, while the opposition has been demanding the resignation of the education minister, has been demanding that the cases against the protesters should be withdrawn, the situation is completely different in the opposition rule states. In Kerala, there are cases that have been slapped on the protesters, and that hypocrisy has been called out. And the BJP has also pointed out that there have been irregularities in examinations in Punjab as well, and yet the opposition is silent.
Well, that's right, Pratibha. I'll show you the visuals right now. I am reporting from Firozshah Road, right outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, and a massive protest has been called by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and they say that Punjab ke Shiksha Mantri Harjot Singh ko istifa dena padega. Now, this has been the demand of the Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, the BJP has been calling out the hypocrisy of the opposition parties. In fact, yesterday also, several of the BJP MPs, in fact, reminded the Congress Party and other opposition parties like the Samajwadi Party. In fact, Tejasvi Yadav reminded the Samajwadi Party that back when Rajnath Singh was the Chief Minister of the state of Uttar Pradesh, he had brought in a law against cheating. But when Samajwadi Party was doing campaigning in their manifesto, they told people that they would scrap this particular bill, and they did it after they came to power. Meanwhile, huge crowd has gathered out here. We'll try to get some reaction. Sir, आपसे पूछूंगा क्या डिमांडें हैं आपकी?
देखो, दिल्ली में केजरीवाल जी की सरकार जा चुकी है, पंजाब में जाने की तैयारी है। केजरीवाल जी ने जिस प्रकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी को नीचा दिखाने की कोशिश करी है, आज उसकी सरकार में ही लगातार भ्रष्टाचार चल रहे हैं। तो हमारी मांग है कि उन्हें इस्तीफा देना चाहिए और अपने मंत्री का इस्तीफा आज ही कराना चाहिए। ये हमारे पूरे मोर्चे, ओबीसी मोर्चा, ओबीसी समाज, सबका ये डिमांड है, सबकी ये मांग है।
लेकिन मनीष सिसोदिया कह रहे हैं 4 साल में पंजाब में कोई पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं, 4 साल में कोई पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ। पेपर लीक हो गया, देखो मेडिसिन का पेपर लीक हो गया। अब यहाँ जो पेपर लीक हुआ था, नीट जो पेपर लीक हुआ था, धर्मेंद्र प्रधान ने इस्तीफा दिया नहीं दिया। अब ये जाकर जो दीप के जो है, ये सोनम जो मान चुके हैं, अब पंजाब में बैठो जाके धरना दो, इस्तीफा दो, शिक्षा मंत्री इस्तीफा दो। ये क्यों नहीं करते वहां पर जाके?
अब प्रतिभा, these are the demands that has been coming from the BJP protest. They are also calling out the hypocrisy of the opposition parties, and they are also demanding
BJP saying that there is some hypocrisy there from the opposition as well. Sabyasachi and Niyamika, thank you for joining us on the broadcast with all those details. With that, a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.